This video is just a reminder about the kenken rules and how you would go about doing them. So remember the rules are in each row, right? This is a row. In each row, you have to have the numbers 1 through 3. Okay, that's for a 3x3 puzzle. Now on the back, when you get to a 4x4 puzzle, then you're going to use the numbers 1 through 4. But here, we just have 1 through 3. And in each column, this is a column, you also must have the numbers 1 through 3. And then additionally, in each of these cages, the numbers in that cage have to, like in this case, multiply to 3. In this case, these two numbers have to subtract to make 1. These three numbers have to add to 6. Okay? And when you have a single cage like this, this is just the number 2. So I'm going to put the number 2 there. And now I'm going to figure out where the rest of my numbers go. I know that there has to be 1, 2, and 3 in each column and in each row. So I think for this problem, for this particular one, I would start here. Here's where I wouldn't start. I wouldn't start here because this could be 1, 2. It could also be 2, 1. It could also be 3, 2. It could also be 2, 3. So I'm not going to start there. There's no reason for me to start there. I'm going to kind of look and see if there's a place where I have maybe a little bit more information. Okay. Each puzzle is different, but I would say kind of finding the place where you maybe have some information where you can start is a good idea. Okay, so for example, multiply to 3. So I need 3 numbers that when I multiply them together, I get 3. So what are those numbers? Well, I could do 3 times 1, that would be 3. But then I need even a third number. So 3 times 1 is already 3. And if I multiply by 1 again, I would still have 3. So I know that in these 3 boxes are going to be 3, 1, and 1. Now, what I can't do is put 1 and 1 or 1 and 1, right? Because then I have 2 1s in the same row. Remember, in each row, I have to have the numbers 1, 2, and 3, no repeats. So the way that I'm going to arrange these 1s is put 1 here and 1 here. And then I'm going to put the 3 here. That way, I have 1, 2, and 3 in this column. And then, look, these 3 numbers multiply to 3. Next thing I'm going to do, right, and we're always kind of looking for the easy place to go next. So I notice in this row, I already have a 3 and a 1. So since I need a 1, 2, and 3, what's missing is a 2. Now, I also know that these 3 numbers have to add to 6, right? So I know that I already have 2, so I need basically these 2 numbers to add to 4, right? Because 4 plus 2 will be 6. I also already know, because there's a 2 in this row, that these 2 numbers have to be a 3 and a 1. Now, it could be 1, 3, it could be 3, 1. The thing is, I actually can't put a 1 here because there's already a 1 in this column. So I would put a 3 here and a 1 here. And then what I would do is I would just look at this column. I say, oh, I have a 1, 2, I'm missing a 3. And in this column, I have a 1 and a 3, I'm missing a 2. And I would just double check. Do these 2 numbers subtract to 1? Yeah, 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so go ahead and try these. And then feel free to come back and watch the example video for this when you get here.